Hello friends, today we are talking about composite material. I am Dr. Vasim Shaikh, so let us start. Composite materials are made when two or more material or phases are combined together to get unique set of properties which cannot be achieved otherwise by the individual material or phases. Mainly composite materials are made to get unique set of properties, and this principle is called as principle of combined action. So when individually if you see a material, it has certain property and another material it has certain property, but when we want both the properties combined together, we cannot get in one particular material. Therefore we combine these two material or phases and we get a unique set of property. There are mainly two phases in composite material. One is a matrix phase and the other one is a dispersed phase. Matrix phase is a continuous phase which is surrounding the dispersed phase. The property is also a function of the geometry of the dispersed phase. Suppose the dispersed phase is spherical in nature, suppose the dispersed phase is acicular in nature. So different properties are dependent on these geometry. Geometry can include the particle shape, the size of the particle, the distribution as well as the orientation. Here is an example of composite material at macroscopic level, and the example is nothing but steel reinforced concrete. So the steel bars which are there, they are reinforced in the concrete. Now what is concrete? Concrete is nothing but it is a combination of gravel, cement and water. So concrete in itself is a composite material, but here we are using concrete as well as steel bar and bringing them together to get a composite material. Example of composite at microscopic level are nothing but glass fiber reinforced plastic or carbon fiber reinforced plastic. So here the reinforcement is either carbon or it is glass, and these are there in terms of fiber at microscopic level. Here in the image you will see the fibers which are there. These fibers can be either glass fiber or they can be carbon fiber, and the matrix is made out of resin. Resin is there which is the complete continuous phase, and the dispersed phase are the fibers which are there. This is an enlarged image which you are seeing here, but actually these fibers are at microscopic level. Another very common example of composite material which we see in our day-to-day life is nothing but plywood. Plywood is made out of wood veneer. So these veneers are arranged in different layers on top of each other. Then they are glued together with the help of resin or glue, or they are glued together by using some pressure. So here the orientation of the veneer is also very important. Based on the orientation of the veneer, you get good amount of strength in the plywood. Here is another image of a microscopic composite material. Here the fiberglass is used as a dispersed phase, and the resin which is there, it is a continuous phase. So it is nothing but a fiber reinforced composite material. So as I told earlier, concrete is nothing but in itself it is a composite material which is composed of sand or gravel. You are mixing sand or gravel with cement, and of course you are pouring some water and making a mixture. So here the cement is the continuous phase and the sand or gravel is the particulate phase or the dispersed phase which we have in the composite material. This video was just an introduction to composite material. In the upcoming videos you will see what are the different classification of composite material as well as how composite materials are made. Thanks for watching.